It's time to let it flow. It's time to let it flow. Yeah, it's time to let it flow. Yeah, it's time to let it flow. It's time to let it flow. What's poppin'? Welcome to the next episode of Let It Flow. Got a special guest with me. What's good, bro?
What it do, brother? What it do, man?
How y'all doing?
It's all good, man. We back at it again, man.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's Sway Way Day, Houston, one half of the Houston Twins, man.
Trey So Sway, Trey Houston, one half of the Houston Twins. Yeah.
Yeah, back at it.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right? I had to bring y'all back.
Thanks, bro.
Bro, to this day, we had the longest podcast I've done so far.
Hell yeah. Twins gonna run it, bro. We could chop it up and talk about anything, bro. So most people, I don't know if they found it annoying, but this has been us since we started, bro. If you want to have a good conversation, we can run it about anything, bro. So even if it's the longest, it go where it go. Like apparently, shit, it was some good shit being said. So
we ended up getting 2 episodes out of it.
Yeah, it was like we stopped the episode and then we was kicking it and we're like, let's put the camera back on. This conversation is too good to not record it.
nah, for sure.
Yeah, it's flowing.
And that's why I love chopping it up with you for real though, bro. Like it seems like we see things differently, but we also like, you know, combine on things, and I always get a good perspective from you and shit like that. You always add on to what we got going on and shit like that, and vice versa.
For sure.
Anytime it's like-minded people in the room and niggas who just hungry, bro. Like, I mean, I guess that's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Like mind. What that shit? What they say? Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike. So,
But also genuine. Y'all are genuine,
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you,
Yeah.
bro.
Vice versa.
Nah,
Yeah.
I ain't. Shit, what the fuck? Why not? You get what I'm saying? I ain't never saw why a nigga could be fake or have some hoe in them. You feel what I'm saying? I don't get how people could hate. I don't get how people could do none of that, bro. Like, I understand it, but my thing is, why would you want to be the hater before being the hated? You feel you tripping? That shit ain't never been lied to me. Like I said last time, ever since we saw you come through this, how you been nothing but solid, bro, and you did everything that you said you was gonna do. So those the type of people we want around us. So shit, there's always player with us, bro. Anytime you tell us pull up, it's love. For sure.
Hell yeah, appreciate it.
On
dog.
some Boosie and Vlad type shit, you know.
Thanks.
We can chop it up. What we rocking on today though, Phlo? What's on your mind, bro?
Well, shit, let me ask y'all this. What's y'all definition of real?
Damn.
You run that.
That's my definition of real. Shit. Well, basically, like, I can't call a nigga lame if that's them. You get what I'm saying? So basically, like, shit, being real, like, shit, just you gotta try to be yourself the best way you can. I think that the way how society's set up is hard for people to be themselves, like, genuinely, you know what I'm saying, outwardly. You know, you don't get to really know a person till you up on them.
True.
But as opposed to, like, just showing that off the muscle, you know what I'm saying? So, like, realism is the nigga that's gonna act the same type of way in the White House, in the ghetto, in jail, around women. Mm-hmm. That's what's real to me. Same way on the internet, same way in person type deal, you know. That's kind of like what real is to me. And a person that do real shit, you know what I'm saying? Still have a play about the situation. You know, like, shit, nigga, show that you raised right. It's a time and place for a lot of shit, but, like, really just nigga who stand on what it is. And, like, shit, you know, be honest, bro. You know, just be real with yourself. Be honest.
Yeah.
Like, shit, if you keep it real with yourself, bro, like, shit, I feel like the world gonna bring that back to you. And that's real.
Yeah. Yeah. He took that one out, like, real, like, you really got to talk in that mirror, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, hold your self-accountability, bro. You got to hold yourself accountable to what it is. Like, if I'm being a hoe-ass nigga this day, like, keep it a bean, bro. Yeah, I was out of line. I was being a hoe, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Excuse me for that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I was in my feelings, whatever. Nobody perfect. But you got to understand you're a work in progress as well. As long as you trying, bro, it's real. People making it seem like, you know, working hard and trying hard to be what you want to be is lame. You feel what I'm saying?
Because niggas ain't shit. That's the standard now.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you really
like,
ain't got to be
so
shit.
That's what
you really don't have to be shit.
Right.
That's
cool
the
today,
definition of real, bro. Like self-accountability and, like, you know, trying to be a better version of yourself on a day-to-day basis, bro. Like, get better. Like, if you know it's flaws in your game, then go ahead, get on. Like, you know, hip yourself
Work on
to
that.
it. Work on that shit.
Saying?
Like, try to be as close to 100 as possible, even though we know there's no such thing as perfect. So shit, just be as real as you could be. You feel me? So if you only got 60% to give to the table, give 100% of the 60, nigga.
God.
So it's just like that for me.
How you feel on that? Yeah.
Well, I agree with both y'all. Y'all both came from two different perspectives. I feel like you spoke about what it's like to be real to other people, and you spoke about what is how important it is to be real with yourself.
Okay.
And I agree with both. Being real with yourself is important. You got to be yourself, and you don't want the world to fall in love with you when it's not you.
Facts.
Because now you got to be this fake person all the time.
It's terrible too. That's a
You know what I'm
terrible way to
saying?
live.
Yeah.
But that was on us. Not to even flip the script, but that was on us with the YouTube shit when we first came out pranking. Like, yeah, that's a part of us. But you know, this us and our natural element, bro. We really intellectuals, bro. Like, you feel me? Like we help calculated young niggas, bro. At the same time, like, yeah, we can make you laugh, yeah, we can have fun, but there's also this side of us, and that's why I love your platform so much, because this the most we actually been our authentic self, and I feel like that's why people were soaking that shit in like that, because this is the version of the Twins that the people that really know us in real life, like then fell in love with. You feel me? So every time we come here, bro, it's always, you know, it's smooth, bro. We letting it flow, and we being ourselves. We ain't got to put on no antics. Ain't got to be loud, popping shit, even though it's there. Like, shit, sometimes you got to cool, mellow that shit out and, you know, actually just dissect and decode shit.
Show the person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Show the person outside the character, bro.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. Is bringing people on here and showing like who they really are, getting down to it. And for some reason, people come in here and they are their authentic self. You know what I mean?
Man,
I don't know. It's a vibe, right?
And shit. Some Marilyn Monroe Tigers. You got the guitars and shit.
You really
There's
like
some counseling shit.
You really like a nigga therapist, bro. Now that I'm thinking about it, bro. You get what I'm saying, bro? It, like my boy not pigmentated and shit like that. So you know, he come through like you the prototypical nigga who I want is like a therapist or something like that. Like you look like you come where we come from, nigga. You feel me? It's safe. You feel me? This ain't no nigga trying to hate or rob a nigga or nothing like that. Like, bro,
right.
What's on your mind today, bro? How did your day go? You be like, bro, nobody asked me that shit in a minute, bro. I fuck with you. You feel me? Like, that's how you been, bro? Like, it's just niggas don't do that often no more, bro. And
that shit ain't cool no more. I guess.
Like even how you listening right now with us, like, it's just inviting, bro. Like, people don't have those type of social cues, bro. And it's kind of fucked up. Truth be told, it's kind of fucked up. People don't even know to sit down and.
It'd be men. Men don't know how to greet each other. Niggas don't know how to like show gratitude and nothing. Niggas think that's like
digging
and like dig around and all that shit. Like you can't even tell a nigga. How you feel
about that shit? Like giving niggas props.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like communication in general is at an all-time low, bro. And I mean, there's probably so many reasons. I think one of the main reasons is social media. And texting, and the fact that we have to communicate. We communicate in so many other ways than in person.
Yeah, FaceTime.
It affects it.
FaceTime is the worst.
Yeah, everything. So it's like people are a different person when they talk to you on the phone. Yeah, they kind of, and not only that, like let's say like we're in the podcast, but like normally you be having a conversation with somebody on the phone.
Looking
you know what I'm saying? Another world. So it's like it's hard to really have a genuine conversation with people.
Cause shit be going on, all the business on the phone and everything.
And I understand it,
but it's tough. Because now we subscribe to that shit. It's just like, we all know a world that shit wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? Work is work, home is home.
It wasn't no sliding in the DMs. You really had to see baby girl over here and scope out how you was finna approach or how you was finna get in her proximity or something like that. Now it's just like, oh, damn, she fine. 1, 2, 3. 3 hearts right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, what's up? You get what I'm saying?
But you got to think about it this. Like, let's say, like, back in the day, before the phones, before the internet, when you walk into somebody in the streets and you ain't seen them in a minute, you ain't seen their social media, you don't know how they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know how someone's doing because you see them on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of know. But back in the day, nobody knew. So when you walk up to somebody like, hey, how you doing? You really curious, like, how you been? I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with your life. You know what I mean? You're my boy. But now it's like people know what's going on.
Like I see you over
here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But not only that, like who goes on social media and says in the comments, how you doing, bro? Like who the fuck does that? Like the how you doing was removed from conversation. Like when you text somebody, it's just it's something that you say in person. So I feel like because we have so many communications through technology, we lost it.
It'd be cheesy through text message. Your chick don't even want you to talk to her.
How you been?
She just got through listening to ESTG, nigga. She don't want you to say
sexy red all that shit.
Good morning, sunshine with the ING. Like you got.
It's different.
Like it's just fucked up now, bro. It's fucked up, bro.
It's different. But back you said about being real, like when you walk in the room being the same person. I think that is really one of the biggest things about being real, is always being the same person. And if you always are the same person, it's you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you see somebody who's always the same person, 9 times out of 10, that's really them.
Yeah, for sure.
But like when you're around somebody and you always see him being a different person, you're like, who the fuck are you? I don't know if you're that person.
Gauge.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck you are. Like, is the person you present to me the real you?
Nah, for sure. And man, that's me, bro. I feel like, bro, I ain't never met a stranger for real. So if it's hard for me to gauge you within our first 1 or 2 encounters, likely I just distance myself. If I can't really put my finger, I ain't one of them people that be like intrigued by mysteriousness. No, fuck that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to see, like, if this really you, bro, you genuine and you got like proof to prove that you are who you are. Cause there's been a lot of times people been hoodwinked and bamboozled and niggas just capping every time. So now I'm just over it at this point. And if you somebody that can't keep my attention the same way I keep yours, shit, it is what it is with me. Like niggas don't tell good stories no more. Like they storytelling be ass, don't have no type of life experience. It be like, man, you boring as hell, fella.
You can hear it in a lot of the music that comes out.
Yeah, and then even with the women too, the demographic of it, like everything, so it's TikTok, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? I be out of touch on some shit. Some shit be going over my head. I be feeling old and shit, bro. Like so, it's like a different demographic for me now, But we appeal to this demographic, so it's like shit. It's a learning curve. It's still a learning curve on some shit. We sound like the old niggas, but that's what it is, bro.
It is what it is.
So let me ask y'all this. How do y'all feel about the term standing out business?
Gotta stand on business. That's Lil J them one of their latest albums, right?
Yeah.
So like,
I feel like people niggas ain't standing on business though. It's like certain niggas made it look lame. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you stand on business, you stand on business, bro. It'd be certain niggas that say they stand on business, but a nigga on the pack. Certain niggas that say they stand on business ain't got the whip. Stand on business, ain't paid a bill in forever. You feel what I'm saying?
But business, are you standing?
But this the nigga. I think it was when T.I. son did that shit. King did that shit. That shit was the lamest shit ever. It's like you putting the wrong niggas on top of a slang or whatever the fad is, and this the wrong representation. You feel what I'm saying? The nigga that's standing on business really is the nigga that's waking up and doing the same thing over and over, whether it's at 9 to 5, taking care of them kids and shit like that. These are the niggas who standing on business. Now the niggas who off the perks, the liquor, the gas, the shrooms and all that, that's cool, but shit, what else is you doing with it? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Don't be posted up off in mama and them house on your bitch highs, getting high and all that shit and say you standing on business. That ain't real. Now you keeping them lights on, feeding them kids and actually making those around you life better, then you stand on business. Other than that, if you ain't making nobody better, you ain't standing on shit.
And then you hit a rough patch, but are you trying to get up out that rough patch? You get what I'm saying? You can hit a rough patch and then let's stand on business.
Like, I ain't doing this for this whole month.
Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I quit smoking this whole month. I'm only gonna limit myself to 2 bitches this month instead of running through 5, 6 this month. Like meet your goals, bro.
Discipline.
No business. Excuse me, I ain't mean to get over on you.
No. That's what it is.
No, I agree.
I'm just giving examples, bro. That's what standing on business is. Doing what you say you're gonna do.
Trying to get right. Hit that motherfucking gym. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, if you're doing a whole bunch of fuck shit on some shit like that, you should try to, the real part of it is to try to balance it out with some good shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It kind of give and take. You got to have a healthy balance on some
Facts.
shit. So
Yeah,
be real on the fact that, you got shit that you can work on.
Some of the young niggas made it kind of lame, though. Stand on business. Some of them niggas made it kind of lame.
Well, I mean, that's why I feel like it's important to bring that up, because a lot of people are standing on business, but they're standing on bad business.
Yeah.
They're just standing on bad business. Like, they're like, I'm standing on business, but what is that business? You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like standing on good business, like, people got to understand there's a difference between standing on good business and bad business. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
People are literally standing on bad business and being like, I'm standing on business. Like,
Well, it's too many businesses.
Exactly.
That's the whole problem.
Since we talking about bad business, I don't mean to reverb it on there, but somebody, like, we was talking about dating the other night, and the essence of taking, like, people out on dates. And I said, here go my take on it. I just want to see what you say, because how you say bad business, right? Mm-hmm. You know, in the black community, for shit show, like, the woman is not the breadwinner. I don't know, there's some new shit going on. Well, it's been going on. It's just publicized now. Mm-hmm. The black women is is the motherfucking breadwinners, and the niggas is the ones who getting put up and housed by the females.
And clothes and
shit like that. Really mama's babies, for real. So it's like...
So the women are the breadwinners, you're saying?
Yes, and the providers. So it's also shit. This is why I come down to bad business. Here's why I'm going with this. Like, I said, if the black man and the black woman want to start back dating, it'll have to be on a black woman, just due to the simple fact that the black man really don't have much but bullshit that come with them. You get what I'm saying? Like, say most niggas, they'll get $10,000 ready to go put it on the drugs or their music career or whatever else. You feel what I'm saying? As opposed to actually, like, paying off this bank debt or some other shit that's going on. You feel what I'm saying?
Say you ain't did it.
I did it before, and I can speak on it because I have, and it was ass backwards. But what I'm saying is, it goes to the bad business of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the women is on their shit more than the dude. When the women start actually standing on more principles than niggas, right? Like, I know, like, I'm even one of them, certain niggas who dread working and shit like that, and it's fucked up in the head. But my thing is, I could see a 23, 22-year-old girl balance out 3 jobs, going to school, and actually, like, working and shit like that. So,
right.
And then it's to the point to where, like, you wonder why women is dating women and shit like that now, because, shit, they treat better. They the ones supplying the flowers, the security, the homes and shit like that, the shit that the nigga was supposed to do. And then they buying dicks that's bigger than yours too. So it's like, shit, like, you, cause they could afford it though. You get what I'm saying? This $100 dick they buying. You just asked baby for a 3-5 the other day. You don't have 100. So it's like, it be fucked. This is what I'm seeing going on.
Yeah.
And these niggas, and then these be the niggas who say they them niggas and shit like that.
So
and
you
like,
think it's switching? The male
yes,
and female
bro,
roles are switching?
And I feel like that is bad business. The point to what I was saying, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas, we as men got to lead, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm talking to myself as well, bro. Like how you say, self-accountability, bro. Like, us as men, bro, for real, we just need to stand on shit, bro. There's a lot of niggas out here chasing, like, dreams that probably been left. You probably been fucked that off, nigga. It's time to, like, actually get a routine. Like, I feel like God gonna gift you if you put in work to what you're supposed to put into. Like, a man don't work, a man don't eat. So my thing is, nigga, get home base down first. Whatever home base is, you feel me? Get that down first. Like, you know, you gotta pay where you stay if you gonna be the man. It is what it is, bro. Be cool with that. Whether it's $50 a week, $100 a month, whatever, nigga. Like, pay your fee. That's one.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I
Then
agree.
stand on your own 2 feet as well, nigga. Stop roaching. Stop asking people for shit. Handouts at the handouts at the handouts. You feel me? And then, nigga, even if you is that type of nigga, like, be honest with the females that you dealing with. At least, nigga, you know you running through these hoes. You know you ain't out here living the best. But the least you could do is give these women an opportunity to, like, choose, bro. Don't be lying and doing all that other shit and you already taking her money, her car, her access, and all that shit. You feel me? Like, at least be real with it. Like, start off on being a better person, bro. So that's really my message today. Like, I'm just seeing a lot of stuff that's ain't cool. You feel what I'm saying? Bad representation.
But it's propagated, though.
Yeah, no, it is propagated, but it's on some shit like, bro, like, I'm looking at, and we deal with kids now too. You feel what I'm saying? No diddy, but no, like I'm talking about on the basketball side. I'm looking at the shit that they prefer to listen to, the shit that they prefer to watch, and there's no substance in it at all. And I'm like, is this what this shit becoming, bro? Like, nah, bro.
Right.
Somebody gotta change the status quo. And though the shit that I'm saying, I'm not preaching or nothing like that, bro. It's just we gotta make the shit that's now lame back cool.
Yeah,
like, want to go to
I agree.
work,
Like, even earlier when we talked about like people don't say how are you no more because it's not cool. People need to understand, like, being cool, it's not really that important, bro. You know what I'm saying? People put way too much value in being cool. Be you. Be genuine. And as far as like what you were saying about standing on good business, I understand why people do that though. Well, why they like sit there and you know, go after a goal, rapping, music, whatever, a business, and maybe ain't making a lot of money, a YouTube channel or whatever it is. I understand 100% because I'm that guy who spent a long time doing music, not making a lot of money on it, doing all these things, like my passions. But the thing that people gotta understand is that even though you're doing that, you still might have to work a job.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying? At least at the beginning, you know, you'll get to a point where you're making enough money where you don't have to, but like you might have to work a job. I mean, if you sell drugs, whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? But you got to make sure that you're handling your home first. You can't depend on a woman because at the end of the day, if she goes somewhere, it could fuck your whole life up.
It's out of order.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you're depending on the girl to pay for everything for you, and then now you're gonna have nowhere to go if she puts you out. Now you gotta deal with that. If you're trying to really pursue something in life, you can't be dealing with that type of shit. You have to have stability first.
That's a fact.
Because like this house right here, it was built on a foundation. You know what I'm saying? Without that foundation, that house will not stand. So you will that if you don't build your life on a foundation, then your life will never stay standing.
That shit
because
flimsy.
it could just fall over. It's flimsy. So you have to first of all have, like you said, the home done, the home taken care of. You got to have that foundation set. Then you build on top of that.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And whatever that takes. And then you might work a job, you might get it going. Then once you get to that point where you're like, oh, damn, I'm actually making enough money on this shit. Yeah. I don't got to work a job now. Boom. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's important. But one thing I will say is shout out to the women who do support their man during those times of grind. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, if a man is using it the right way, like let's say a man is like trying a new business, whatever it is, maybe he wants to mow lawns. You know what I'm saying? It's not really going too good right now, but he's mowing, he's doing all himself. He don't got no employees, nothing. Next thing you know, she's paying the bills. He ain't bringing much money, but because of what she was doing, now we got 4 trucks and four routes every day being ran, etc. You know what I mean? Whatever the business is, shout out to the women who support that. The problem is to what you were saying. That's still not good business. That's the motherfuckers thing not good business.
That's
For example,
that's rare though.
You feel me? Who took that opportunity? Because I ain't gonna lie, I'll be real with you. When I got with Leia, I was fucked up, bro.
No, for sure.
I was broke as shit, bro. I was rapping, I was doing my thing. People thought I was rich. You know what I'm saying? In Atlanta. But I was fly. But I was broke, motherfucker. I literally, in my house, I had no water on. When I met Leia, I had no water on. I had rats in my house, bro. You know, it is what it is. That's life. I mean, I was up before that. I could tell y'all, I mean, I've told y'all before, but I'm at a point in my life where I didn't want to sell drugs anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I'm down. But the point I'm making is when she met me, I was fucked up. You know what I mean? And she literally was like, yo, you can't live in this house. You need to come stay with me. You know what I'm saying? So I moved out. You know what I mean? And she paid the bills for a minute. And I got up. And I figured my shit out. Next thing you know, we up. You know what I mean? She was paying the bills for a minute. I figured out my shit, how I'm going to do my shit without being in the street selling drugs.
Was it at some point that you feel down or less than a man or some shit like that?
Yeah, for sure.
How you would get through that type of shit?
Well, that's a good question. What I did is I found my way. If you feel that way, a feeling, the reason why we feel things is because we need to react. Perfect example. Like I touched something hot. It hurts because I need to move my hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna really burn myself. Well, that's every feeling, not just physical feelings. Like if I feel less of a man because she's paying the bills for me, and then I need to do some shit.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? So either you can do some shit or you can not. And if you don't, you're always gonna feel like less of a man. You're gonna walk away from that situation because it ain't gonna last that long. And she's gonna be like, you're gonna be like, damn, I had a good girl and I was fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Right. But now if you turn it up and you take that time to put your grind in and figure out your way, and then that's you know that's the difference. You know what I mean? But what I was to say was a lot of dudes don't do that. They just lose good opportunities. They don't see the opportunity in it. They see the opportunity in it because it's free, but they don't see the opportunity that it could be.
Not long haul.
Yeah,
no, for sure. Dave, we ain't heard you in a minute, bro. What's up, y'all?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm in this house listening. Y'all niggas kicking that shit. It's cool. Like shit. We flowing in this bitch, man. I don't disagree with nothing you boys have said the whole time. I ain't gonna lie. It take a lot for me to shut the fuck up. Hey, but y'all spitting that shit, bro. Y'all spitting that shit.
Y'all be spitting that shit too. So tell me about y'all podcast. Y'all just started a podcast?
Oh shit, nigga.
Well, you just started. You just started, but
it's season 2.
Yeah. Okay.
So we doing the play is to take the Twinz then to different venues in Houston and everything and do live events. Kick the shit how we kick it, you know what I'm saying? Appease our demographic. You talk, have a little sex talk for the ladies, player shit for the P's, you get what I'm saying? We drinking. It's a vibe, Come book a section that you need a section. It's Houston, baby, you get what I'm saying? So Houston Twinz is introducing the whole world of Houston, and then we just vibing like we in the den because, that's what we do.
I like that.
Yeah, like shit, we out. You gonna for a fact? I keep a play a day. You get what I'm saying? Like it's up in the H right now.
No, for sure.
Every night you could get in with me. You get a section up, and we gonna have a great time. That's what's going on. So I want to kind of bring that little vibe to the world. So that's just kicking it. I ain't seen it done like that, and if it is done like that, salute. You know what I'm saying? Let's figure out a way.
Definitely not here. No doubt about that.
I ain't seen it. I ain't seen it like that.
Well, I can't say I know for sure, but not that I saw it.
I ain't seen it like that.
That's no disrespect, but I haven't saw this type of style nowhere.
Right.
And even to piggyback off of him, I'm looking at it as like a real product that needs to be sold. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm trying to do real deal.
Bigger than YouTube.
I'm trying to do real deal business off of it. I really want to do the shit that we didn't do the first time, like sell merchandise.
Yeah.
bust down the clips right. I just want to make sure we get the return of investment on it because we've been trying to do this shit for 4 years, bro.
Yeah.
And it'll
Trying to get
like,
out the ground.
you know, either us skipping steps, trying to expedite our process and stuff like that, that'll cause us to stumble up. I just really want to execute it. I could really care less about the views and all the shit that come behind it. I'm just trying to have the impact, get the message out, and at least be able to stay afloat. You feel me? So see and be able to scale what type of real influence we got. People buy our shirts, our hats. Remember our slogans, sayings, and stuff like that. So I'm just really trying to execute it and make it easier for people to digest so we can actually survive off this. It's not going to be no, you know, like
YouTube
what a
crash.
Yeah, if YouTube crash. I'm looking at it like longevity on some Breakfast Club Sway in the morning type shit. Like all on what you know, all the smoke podcasts would be. Or who else? Like Big Facts. They've been running for a long time.
Also, I ain't gonna lie. I kind of view it as hit, and here's what I want to do and shout out them. Like,
early
like,
leads.
No, hell nah.
Who it is?
Trying to talk about no business shit on
then.
I'm more so like the male version of what Poor Minds is.
Yeah, Poor Minds for sure.
Y'all done checked out Poor Minds. Poor Minds harder than a bitch, right? I think it's Dre, Nicole, and Lex.
And they got one called Hotels too.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying most of that version on some shit because like you be hearing all this red pill content with niggas like kind of going at like women and shit like that, and then they kind of like, you know, talking to niggas how they build up their money so they could, you know, be able to, you know, have some leverage in the situation. But we more so talking about like interpersonal shit, really being a player. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Not lean with the money on some shit like that. Like shit, I got the shit that money came by on some shit, nigga. You just spent $100 to get in the club. You probably didn't spend $1,000 to get in this club.
I got real life experience.
I'm in this whole the free ski every day.
Free, nigga. The people out there, that's how really fuck with me. Or how they fuck with me because of XYZ. And these social skills and shit.
Then I'm in here to make the money. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the way I see shit totally different. You get what I'm saying? And I want to put that more so out there to it like that. You get what I'm saying? So we putting our vibe out there on it. We putting our vibe out there on it. Ain't no red pill shit. It's just us being players on that hoe. Yeah, how we do it.
You gonna be on that hoe?
For sure. Y'all gotta bring me on, no doubt.
You gotta get.
I know we long-winded on all these hoes, but shit, there's a detail with it.
Yeah,
so it is
you could always switch it up. So if you could bring anyone on your podcast, who would y'all bring?
Man, right now I want Charleston
White.
Yeah. Charleston White, bro. You get what I'm saying? I mean, outside of the people who helped us out, you know, like you, Corman and Corey's, Lex, Jack, you know, Rob, Alley, people who've been here with us, Chaz, of course. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really want to give back the flowers to the people that looked out for us, type shit.
Yeah.
And I want to share to the world the people that's helped us. So that'll be that platform once it get bigger. But you talking about somebody who nigga really want on that bitch? I want Charleston White and Lil Dorsey. Yeah,
and then Dame Dash.
And Dame Dash for sure. So those are.
Oh, that'd be lit.
Yeah, so I need Charleston White, Love Dorsey, and Dame Dash. For sure, show.
Yeah. If you get them on the dance.
No, you out of there if you get them on there. I ain't gonna lie.
One more. I got one more. We gotta get South.
South Walker. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah, he here. So yeah.
I know. It's an easy situation, but I don't want it to be on no like a nigga pay the bread, but I want it to be on some real like.
He want to get on.
Nah, like it get to the point where he see what the fuck we got going on first, and then he like, bro, I want to fuck with y'all.
Exactly.
Because truth be told, like it ain't even no dick in shit. Like a nigga really like got a bag for bro because like the shit that he did for Houston, bro. Like a nigga could tell you like a nigga lived off this South shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like really made waves off that nigga music for shit showing his wave, and we wasn't even in the city at that point. We was way in a whole nother state, but that shit was so contagious and it became a way of life. So I could see how this nigga could go to every hood and be that because niggas tried to embody what he had going on, and the industry on a global scale really
was trying to reject it.
It was trying to reject it for the longest, bro. So due to the fact that nigga stayed down for some shit like that, like any for the people out here for Houston. So yeah, we gotta get bro. It's just right. It ain't no such thing as Houston without the Sauce.
Well, you heard the Sauce Walker. Get on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm calling out all the people we want.
That's the big four right there. That's Rushmore.
Oh yeah.
We get
that's game changing right there.
Yeah, we get them four. It's cool.
For sure. Yeah. So I see y'all got the youth basketball team. How's that going? What is it? High school?
Shit keep
middle school.
Middle school
and
kids.
then I got the elementary. I got third grade.
Oh wow.
That shit keeping us out of so much trouble.
Yeah, we have a few high schoolers too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the players, bro. Man,
So
sway.
Shout out
Like,
to Peas,
man, I really
they know
saw
what's
it
up.
through them. Like, a nigga been knew this sway shit had emotion, but through them, bro, like, these niggas are really embodying the sway way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, standing on principle, morals and code, and that's why we winning so much, bro. Like, most of these kids that we had barely know how to play the game for real, bro. We've been having the kids for 7 months now.
Wow.
You feel me? Like a few of the players we've been having for a few years, but we was getting our ass whooped. Yeah. So this year we shining because we just spending a lot more quality times with the kids, like explaining to them niggas something. And we've been, instilling principle. The way a man do one thing is how he do the other. So we have 8 official players on our team. 6 of them is on honor roll. You feel me? But now they in a big headed stage. Now they don't want to listen to nobody. Now they'd rather listen to us, but they not trying to listen to their teachers.
Because they living their life.
Yeah, they just living a different lifestyle. So now we trying to humble them in because they feeling like they something, which is cool. But nigga, this is the work that we've been putting in, so let's stay consistent. We just took a tough ass loss yesterday that I'm still tight about. Yeah. But they're just on some egotistic, big headed shit though. Like them niggas, but before the game, it's 4 minutes before the game. Some of them niggas still taking naps and shit like that, playing around, worrying about what they gonna do after the game. It's like, nigga, we still got a task at hand.
Getting knocked out by 2.
Yeah, so right now them niggas superstars. They on their high horse, and I got the documentary coming out soon too.
Yeah,
that's gonna turn them up.
They just got humbled yesterday though, so it happens. And then I got my 3rd grade team, so Nike sponsor. Shout out JL3, John Lucas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over there doing my thing with the smaller kids, teaching them just the principle of competing and hard work. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no phenomenal 9-year-old. You get what I'm saying? Like that's not a thing.
That's the best time to start though. Man, you got
if you smart and you hungry and you're a good kid, like the sky's the limit for you at this age. But if you one of the ones that feel like you know it already, or you think you too good, or it's just like, nah, bro. But this game gonna catch up to you. So I was there because what I noticed is like by the time you get in the 6th, 7th grade, it's damn near too late. A lot of guys, much like our boys,
to go in the NBA. You're saying?
Nah, like period.
Period.
Like,
D1,
and varsity freshman year, all that type of shit. It's probably kind of over because you ain't been playing since 3rd grade.
I got you.
So like much like our boys that we have with the players, them niggas just start playing this year. They just phenomenal athletes.
And even to do it like that, like we just using basketball, bro. With the Sway players, we just using basketball. We teaching them niggas how to edit, how to, media training and social media marketing, how to the importance of having your own business. Like all our kids will have a LLC or a business of their own, and we building our own community. We lift each other up, bro. Like we just using basketball. We just using basketball to show, nigga, we could play soccer, marbles, and we have this same like mind.
They together.
And as long as we good, nigga, we could do whatever, bro. And that's the player way. That's Sway players. We could do anything. You feel what I'm saying? So these same niggas might decide they want to be rappers down the line. So okay, bet. What song we getting behind? All right, bet. Well, boom. Hey, nigga, you be the one that be A&R. You be the one that going out passing the flies. He like to go to clubs and shit like that. So niggas who just been in with each other. So I ain't got to worry about bro running off on me. Bro, me and his mama, I done stayed at his mama highs. You feel what I'm saying? We done took flights together, cried together, did all this shit. And nigga, I look up 7 to 10 years later, we still here doing the same shit we was doing when we was younger. So that's more so what we doing with them, bro. Just building a brotherhood of like-minded individuals. It ain't about no basketball. It's just what we using.
I respect that, bro.
For sure. I'm just trying to keep another generation of this. You get what I'm saying? And and they get a head start because they in 3rd grade doing it as opposed to them just catching up in 7th grade. You know.
So the one that's 7th grade, that's your
our
that's yours, and then you have your own
organization independently.
Okay,
right?
got you.
But he have a different situation, so I help out more so, like, you know what I'm saying, skill developing, but anything Swave is me. But that's his branch, that's more so his branch of it. You get what I'm saying? And I'm more so focused on like the YouTube part of it, kind of like divide and conquer.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm leading the ship on the Twins, and he got the players right now. As far as the basketball thing, this situation with JL3 was just a blessing for me. It started off with 2 kids. Me and they mama been in school together since kindergarten. I was training them. I wanted to find them a good organization. Come to find out that organization didn't have many coaches. And then it kind of was just went from there.
But they didn't have coaches for that age.
They didn't have coaches for that age. You get what I'm saying? So the doors just open through a person I've been knowing since I was 4, 5 years old. It's just crazy how like the circle of life happened.
Yeah,
So
well, when you're doing the right things, things come together.
That's just how it works.
It's God. To me, it's God.
And so this is a Nike sponsored team. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many bigger than the organization that I'm coaching for, and that just walk straight into it because of these two guys. You get what? And I remember they was in their mama's stomach. You get what I'm saying? It's crazy.
So how does it feel to have such a positive impact on the youth?
I mean, it's something that's been there. Like truly, like even before YouTube, it's something that's been there. Like my mom and my daddy had a football team. I always tell the story. We always tell the story, but through that, we just got the influence of being they kids, as opposed to what else we was known for already. But right there came a lot of responsibility. It's damn near was like what a preacher have at a church or something like that. Like your daddy is the person everybody, your mom and your daddy, people everybody come to, parents and all, when they need answers because they see something that appears to be a strong family, not even knowing what we was going through then, but how people wanted to come to our house and shit like that, and us, creating the content for the group or uniforms, whatever. It just taught us a lot of leadership skills that stuck. You feel me?
Yeah, I remember us having to share shoulder pads and helmets. Like it's 3 levels. You got to share shoulder pads and helmets. So
you gotta keep it clean.
We the president's kids and everything like that. So we got to go home, scrub everybody, shoulder pads and shit, fix the helmets, scrub the helmets off, clean the uniform. So it gave us like a certain type of you feel like you over some responsibility,
Yeah, so it'll be like, nigga, don't come through on Friday funky and shit like that, bro. Think about the next man, bro. And the next man, we got to be working these hoes. We got 25 shoulder pads, bro. You feel what I'm saying? 100 kids in the organization. We busting these hoes down, bro. So, nigga, y'all niggas wash y'all ass before. It's just something as little as that that's going to, like, you got a band of brothers, nigga, wash your ass. Keep good on hygiene, you feel me? Like, it was just that little time because the niggas, like, scrubbing that shit, like, bro, these niggas funky than a bitch. But it's disrespectful to it, you feel what I'm saying? So through that, just taught me how to...
So you learn what it's like to be on that end of it, right? Okay, I get
even
that.
Something as little as that, you feel what I'm saying? And that taught the young niggas, like, hey, little bro, be fresh, you feel me? So it's to the point of, well, oh, yeah, hey, twin, you ain't smell shit on that one.
That's what's up.
My nigga, you get what I'm saying? So we been had that type shit. When people like, oh, the twins, my big bros, or we had big homies in there that looked like that was, our big homies and shit like that. So it's always been influencing the youth because they could relate to us. We them and they us. Like even with the Sway players, bro, we in the trenches with these niggas. Every day. It ain't a time they don't sweat that we don't sweat. It ain't a time that we cry that they don't cry. You feel me? So whatever, like we always together. When them kids grow up and become men, these gonna be my everyday niggas. Like as opposed to them being my little bros and my best friends, bro. Like no weird shit. Like these my young niggas. I'm building up young niggas who I could fuck with for life. And then when my kids come, nigga, y'all do the same shit. Do the same shit that we did for y'all, bro.
It's a system.
And y'all got more, and hopefully y'all have more than what we had to offer. So that's just
I respect that shit for real. Not everybody's doing that. You know what I mean? 100%.
I like to call it, that's prime.
It says a lot about y'all.
Factorization. That's some shit I learned on some nerd tech shit. Shout out to them STEM programs.
It's called what now?
Prime factorization. I think is that algebra? I don't know. It might be. I think that's algebra. No. It's either that or it's
you gotta explain that shit. You can't.
You have to enlighten me on that one.
Okay, it's like how you say. Okay, let's say like. Even like a
say ESPN. Say Disney.
Say Disney. So Disney at the top, then underneath that is ESPN and whatever entity this is, Universal Studios, and up underneath Universal Studios is this, and that. That's kind of how that works. So it's like, okay, the Sway shit up top, you got the Sway babies, the second gen, the third gen, kind of gonna work like that. You get what I'm saying? So by the time our kids growing up, this shit. So global, you can't stop.
3 generations worth of it.
So as opposed to everybody screaming Crip, Blood, and 4PF and shit like that, you got Sway babies who growing into this shit like on some Wakanda shit. So they all move this way type shit. You know
that's
what I'm
powerful,
saying?
bro.
Yeah. So I want to be one of the ones that's remember. People gonna write books about me, not even shit that I done wrote. Just like, I lived in the time when that Sway shit like this shit. The way
these niggas popped out, you didn't know which one was the nigga.
Type shit.
These niggas moved in unison and looked fly. They coordinated with what they had on, nigga. They had all the bitches. They had the money, but you never saw them flash nothing. You just saw how they was living, and they was inviting niggas like on that type of shit. You feel me?
And most importantly, like having a positive impact on the world. Like helping people, you know what I'm saying? Not in that negative shit.
Bro, a nigga try to do good, bro, because, bro, it's been so many times a nigga fucked up. You feel me? And excuse my language on it, but there's been a lot of times a nigga done stumbled up, bro. So a nigga be trying to, we were just talking about this in the car, a nigga just trying to right as many wrongs as he can.
Yeah, you gotta balance it out, bro.
We ain't getting no younger. And it is what it is. And the life expectancy rate for is getting bad now because all the liquor that we consuming, the radiology from the phones and shit like that. So niggas barely living to see 50.
Food too.
Food, all of it, bro. So,
and I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if this some old or some young OG shit, but as you get older, it seems like, for men on some shit like that, shit get a little bit more shameful. You know what I'm saying? Like, not so much shame, but you start like, you feeling a little bit more than you ever.
You talking about like when you eat, like what you mean?
Like even when you eat,
nigga, this like 4 time eating McDonald's this week, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, man, I know I don't need the drink. I'm gonna take this.
I can see that. I can see that.
I was like, man, I'm finna fuck with this shit. I'm finna just dry fuck this bitch for no reason. Like,
and you know why? I'm gonna ask you why you think that is.
You say what?
Why do you think that is? Is it that you got older?
I say I always and I don't know, this could even be a cop out. I might even be holding myself accountable. Like, I just be like, shit, this is a lifestyle addiction. The nigga been doing it for so long, type shit.
We been outside since we was 10, bro.
Like, a nigga been doing the same cycle for so long, and I ain't gonna lie, God done bless a nigga through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so nigga came out clean and clear through this shit. You know, so you kind of get complacent with this shit, but then you gotta kind of like remember to like stay humble. Type shit, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. I think it's that you got something more to lose. And I think that when people get older, they tend to get more, more to lose. Like, you feel me? So it kind of goes with age. But somebody could be 20 years old and have that same realization, like, I got a lot to lose. I think I'm gonna not do that. I think I'm gonna eat healthier. I think I'm gonna just not go out tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like when you don't got nothing to lose, you're like, man, fuck it, I don't care. I'm gonna do whatever. You know what I mean? You don't even think too much about it. Reckless. But when you got something to lose, you start thinking like, man, maybe I should hit that gym. You know what I'm saying?
But that's kind of like playing the safe. And I don't know I don't know how many. I ain't seen too many safe winners.
Yeah, it just chances make
not
chances.
Not the ones that's remembered,
but you gotta be smart.
Not the ones. Too, the like, warriors is. I ain't gonna lie. The harder the task, the bigger the name.
But look at any real warrior or real winner. They go in that boxing ring. But I'll tell you what, they eating good, they training good, they running good, they drinking good.
They ain't over fucking.
They ain't overdoing anything. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So like, they're still playing it safe now. Now they're gonna go in that ring and put it all. It might fuck their face up for life. Yeah. So they're definitely taking a risk every time they walk in the ring. They might get killed. They might get hit the wrong way. Sure. But at the same time, when they're not in that ring, they're being safe.
Just gonna keep that bad bitch. Just gonna keep my kids with the finals of the finals. They're gonna keep them with some shit like this, so I could do this. You know what I'm saying?
Even with that shit, like me right now, like, and just to bring it all the way back into it, like, even with the going out part, I be like, bro, what's the occasion now? Like, are we getting paid for it? Is this a favor for a favor? Is it a networking thing? Like, cause we get drunk and you get what I'm saying? And truth be told, like, we always had our pick of the litter with women, so we could just bring some females over to entertain us if that's the case. You feel what I'm saying? A nigga ain't got to pop bottles and be in front of people's face and risk some fuck shit happening. And I feel like I got turned off on it. Here's when I looked at it different. It happened like 7 months ago. You remember that shit? Like when bro got shot in the
Oh yeah,
like our car, like right here. We walked.
You got shot in the car.
Wow. In front of like his sister, his lady, and everything. And all I could think about, bro was a big stature nigga though. He just laid out in front of all the women in his family, bro, like lifeless. I just thought about his kids, his people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and he was shining too. You feel what I'm saying? The nigga probably killed him because he was shining.
But he parked too far.
You parked too far though. But my thing,
when you shining like that, you can't park that far.
Yeah, that's another thing, bro. You shining like that, all your goals and everything going, bro. You got to pay for valet, bro. It's a convenience, bro. If they charging $100, bro. That's your life right there, bro. That's your life, fam.
I learned that lesson.
Don't be parking in the $10 one, bro.
You got that on.
Yeah,
you can't be.
No, you got, and then especially you got women around. You ain't got your army with you, bro. Like, just go ahead and do it. Like, it was just like I'm looking at how bro moved.
It was only him.
It was only him.
And the women.
That's exactly what happened to me, bro. I didn't get shot, but I got robbed. I told y'all about that. So I know what you mean. You gotta get. That's what I learned. First of all, I learned I'll probably be out a little less. You know what I'm saying? But number two, I learned get that valet. And the only reason why I didn't, because we were gonna go to someone's house afterwards, and they live close. But man, it was not that close. Not close enough. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like so. I mean, it's a big city, bro, and I'm be more so on the Popeye side of it. I actually promote. This on mine, like I've been working on that shit for a long time. Even if I didn't want to do it, I'm still gonna be doing it because it's too much. I got too much time invested into that side of it for me not to win.
I'm gonna tell you what,
for
like
me
this,
not to
this
win,
is,
I gotta win in that lane.
Like this is one thing I've learned, bro, is to follow your gut instinct.
No, for sure.
Because, bro, like I that night when I got robbed, I didn't want to go, bro. We were sitting there waiting on the night we showed up early, and like I was like, I don't really want to. I didn't want to go in the first place for some reason. I just didn't really want to go. And then when we were like waiting for the person to get there, the promoter, it's like we were still like, I don't know if I want to go. You know what I'm saying? We ended up going. I knew. I just had a bad feeling. Follow that shit, bro.
No, you gotta
know
do
what
it.
I'm saying?
If you ain't feeling it, shit,
You gotta go.
down.
It's like your gut ain't telling you the wrong thing.
Yeah.
So my thing is, bro, make it purposeful, bro. I'm not finna lose my life or end up going to jail trying to have a good time. You know, that's just
Exactly.
a nigga live too much. You been over a life to go out trying to do that. You feel me? Like,
if it ain't no goal within it, you get what I'm saying, bro? Like don't go broke behind it.
While you see us outside, we ain't chasing bitches and doing nothing.
I ain't spending. I ain't gonna put that out there like that. It's good.
Yeah,
you know?
we've been promoting for money since we was 15. Bro.
Yeah, I see
you.
y'all.
What I'm saying, like. So this been a business for us. It's been something that was almost as equal as basketball. Like this, our passion about.
I think that now looking back on it, that's why we didn't make it in basketball. We had our hands in too much other shit. You know what I'm saying? Now that we looking at it, and that kind of made coaches feel like they commitment ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Because they talented in other fields, and we like, nigga, we want to hoop, but it's like, man, you throwing parties. Y'all got the school shit going for y'all. Y'all know y'all don't even need the basketball shit. You know what I'm saying? This going for y'all, that going for y'all.
Right.
You
like
can't
share the
win
love.
everything.
Like,
share the love. It was almost like that type of situation. So it's just like they groomed us to be like that. So now we like kind of share the love a little too much. But I be trying to tell them, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I be telling him sometimes, like, bro, sometimes some shit just for us. He want to get it in. I'm like, hey man, sometimes we gotta.
Keep it in.
You gotta keep it in until it's
well, your heart's in the right place.
Yeah, you know.
It's just that unfortunately, sometimes that can get you fucked up.
Man, you gonna get ate up out here if your heart too nice.
If
your heart too soft, man.
I look at niggas like Martin Luther King.
Malcolm
X.
They died broke.
Even with Charles White, he said he was angry in the hood trying to supply for the hood, and the hood wasn't even trying to fight for themselves. Like, what type of people am I fighting for, bro? You feel what I'm saying? So now it's to the point of where, like, bro, I'm doing it for my people. I ain't trying to teach a man new tricks. I ain't trying to teach a woman new tricks.
And you know what? You know what I learned from like doing like this podcast and doing like the social media stuff is that you can reach the right people. The people that you're supposed to reach, you'll reach. But like sometimes you're trying to do it like in real life and help the people around you. Sometimes they don't want to be helped.
Nah, for sure.
They don't want to be helped.
Be saved, bro.
They don't want to be saved. You can't save someone who don't want to be saved. Just like they say, you can't bring the horse you can bring the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So like you spend your life bringing the horse to the water. So it's like by doing it, that's why I like doing it because I used to do the same thing, help a lot of people, and they would not again. I'm getting fucked up in it. You're trying to help somebody, I'm getting fucked up. I'm like, how am I getting fucked up? I was trying to help you. Like, how the fuck? Yeah, but it happens on accident. So what you learn is that's what I learned. I'd like doing online. Do this podcast, how to people, and bring a positive message because then it reaches the right people, and I don't have to get fucked over in the situation.
What I'm learning is keep it simple, man. As a man, bro, try to keep tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? The world gonna try to shame you. Your gal gonna try to shame you. Your people might try to shame you. I ain't gonna lie, shit. The winning cures all. Won't lie to you. The winning cures all. I ain't seen it done no other type of way. We could try to change the paradigm. We could try to do all that other shit on some shit. Winning cures all, brother. You get what I'm saying, nigga? If you come out this on some shit like that, I ain't gonna lie. Superman lost Lois Lane when he became Clark Kent. You get what I'm saying? She told him to become Clark Kent. He became Clark Kent and lost the bitch and had to go save her. If you stay Superman at all times on some shit like that, or try to be Superman at all times, you'll last. But if you Clark Kent and on some shit like that, you're going to end up behind.
Yeah, don't lose your fire.
Don't lose your fire. You ever lose your fire. I don't give a fuck what going on. Your bitch leave.
And your dream.
Your bitch leave you. You go broke. You done got robbed. You done got beat up. All some shit like that. Whatever. You done got burnt. Whatever go on. You in the streets. You done took an L. You done went to jail. All that shit, nigga. You still got to bounce back. How you going to come back? That's really what the test at. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
how you perform in those type of times. Don't be the front runner. You get what I'm saying? How you perform
keep chasing.
Keep chasing.
Keep chasing, nigga. Like, I love basketball, so I'm going to keep doing it. I ain't got to play, but I'm a coach. I'm going to still run the game. I know I love the game. I got a thing for lights. You feel what I'm saying? Cameras and all that. We always knew we was going to be this. And that's why I tried to share the love early, because I'm like, I don't want to step in your lane, because once I'm in that bitch, I'm in that bitch. I done set it up to where they ain't looking nowhere else. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I feel about myself. So, nigga, you better be as interesting as me, or I'm finna take out your clientele. So, guess what? I spot you first. Go ahead and do it. Yeah, go ahead and get it off. Get it off, because when I'm in this bitch, it's over. They didn't let the players in the door. You feel me? Like,
like I feel like anybody should feel like that.
Like, you kicking your shit for shit show, but shit, we in this bitch now. There's a whole new flavor, a whole new sauce. Yeah, it's barbecue sauce, but shit, nigga, there's a reason why the barbecue sauce go for $25 at McDonald's and the Mac sauce go for 50 cents, 75. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a little bit more flavor and color in that motherfucker, and it's new. So shit, you know, it's just how it is, bro. Like, that's how I feel with it.
Not so much new. This shit is exclusive.
It's exclusive. You can't find it.
It's acquired taste. It's only for a certain type of individual. You can't get that shit nowhere else. That's what it is. It's
like,
exclusive.
even if you got if you fucking around like this and you got this shit on, you done did your homework. It's almost like knowing like a purple label shirt or the latest Louis Vuitton. Like, okay, I see what you doing.
Like, even the shit I got on right now, you can't just get this, bro. I gotta call my partner and shit. I call the designer. You can't just go get this off the rack. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't get this out the rack. You can't call Waukee himself and just get that shit. You get what I'm saying? That be that type of guy. As opposed to the guy that got to spend like, shit, I can tell you how much this costs. They probably ain't going to want to buy it. You get what I'm saying? But you ain't getting it what I'm getting it for. You going to have to buy it off the rack on some shit. So build yourself up to where you can, the people want to see you in that shit. Be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to them niggas over there. There's only two types of niggas in this world. That nigga and them niggas over there.
Right.
It's cluttered over there with them niggas over there, with them niggas it's only a certain. They look the same, it ain't no flavor, it ain't no seasoning.
And that goes back to like just being yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be you. You know what I'm saying? It's you. There's only one of you. There's a million billion of them. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be you.
No, for sure.
So let me ask y'all this. What do y'all feel like makes it hard? Like, what's the difficulties you feel like y'all face or anybody faces, like trying to stay consistent on YouTube?
Shit, temptation
to real life.
Once you hit that platform for real, like the level that we was all on or you on, that we were on, you see a lot of
and coming from where we coming.
It's a lot of dopamine in that, bro. And it's a lot of false realities. You feel what I'm saying, man? There's a lot of false realities.
And a nigga, as a 24, 25-year-old man, a nigga did get caught into that. Now that I'm looking back,
it's false realities.
Now that I look back on them, damn, I did that so
wrong.
Like
thinking you bigger than what you are, due to these numbers, like that defines who you are.
What the fuck is that?
Like, what the hell was that, bro?
Nigga, I remember they took my page. I went stupid.
Yeah, like he damn near cried. You feel what I'm saying?
Because I'm like, this was funneling the
bread.
That was an Instagram?
I said,
man, look, I was getting paid off Instagram. I didn't need a job. I was cool. Man, I'm getting paid to go live. This funneling everything to the YouTube is going crazy. We going dumb. They take my shit, boom. It was a downward spiral. You get what I'm saying?
Why they took it? Because you didn't own it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You knew what had happened. So my thing is, like, I kept them balanced, and I'm like, nigga, you so... I said, nigga, we live in real life, nigga. Like, I said, nigga, 7,000 of them followers of your 19, you know them. You know them personally, bro. You cool, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we get
because
that
it
back.
was pressure to post every day.
You
want to feed
that's what made it hard.
Shit.
You didn't know.
Come on, look, you gotta go. You gotta go.
People start looking at us as opportunities. You feel what I'm saying? That's what the hardest part. Like, you knowing you could even when somebody even finna ask you for something, you already know where it's finna go. You feel what I'm saying?
But I don't necessarily. I never looked at that as a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. It was just something that made it hard because you never know who genuinely fucking with
you. Right, and that's what I was saying earlier about y'all being genuine.
Yeah, my thing was,
I know what you mean.
It started getting hard to separate the real from the, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's just like, and then it became point to where like shit but then you go out on them. We didn't had who was supporters or a fan, then became family. This shit here be like it's a weird kind of paradigm. Then you start to see like, damn, people who don't even much know you for real on some shit like that, like kind of support you way harder than the motherfucker who
And
been
they
next
see
to
what
you.
we doing
And
too.
you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
it's people
It's
that
like,
watch our shit that actually
they
see
get
what
it
we
and
doing.
they get it.
Right.
But I could be telling somebody who been with us on some shit like
And
that.
they
and it's
don't-
kinda
they
like
don't
that,
get it.
like, you
So
know.
that's kinda
and that
hurtful.
that don't hurt me. It's just, but it's like
it's
just,
hurtful, nigga.
It's not so much as hurtful.
To
It's
me,
kind of
it's
like
hurtful.
it's kind of like it's just crazy, like how like backwards.
Well,
shit
it's
is,
weird
you know?
how like
You know?
your biggest supporters are typically people you never met,
You never
and the people you knew forever, they don't support. But once the shit starts popping,
boom,
they're
there.
like, "Hey, oh damn, what you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm about to
yeah,
pull
You be
up."
back, how you, when you felt that, you went in your feelings a little bit about that, like, man,
But
like,
no,
how
I'm gonna tell you the type of person I am. I'm different. Like I'm not answering.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? I'm like that, and maybe I shouldn't be that way, but that's the way I am.
Yeah, bro.
You know what
how
I'm
I
saying?
am?
How are you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you that good time that one time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let
Okay.
you feel it.
Oh, I like that. I
I'm
like
gonna let you-
that.
I'm
So,
gonna
so
let you
now,
feel it.
and then after that, I answer no more. Well, it depends on the vibe. Though.
It depends on who
vibe.
it is and the
Yeah.
vibe. But I ain't gonna lie, it been them situations. I'm gonna let you come feel it. You could see it.
Keep
on
up, though.
But I ain't gonna lie, it depends on how the interaction is. If it's a situation to where like, okay, I done got you on. Yeah, I done got you on the stage in the most popular club tonight. You looking like that guy on some shit. You probably hated in the past. But
Right.
if we up here talking and you finally give a nigga like, you
They
know, the
probably
respect.
like twin bros.
All right, then it's good.
Like,
we can
oh,
work.
oh, okay.
But if you on some,
Yeah,
you know,
okay.
because you know who got you here, right? Who got you to this point type shit? Who got you in this though? You know what I'm saying?
You know the advantage I have is I'm not in my city, so there's not many people who are fit in that category. The only people I fuck with are people I chose to fuck with because I met you and I said I'm gonna fuck with you. Otherwise, I'm not gonna fuck with you.
Exactly.
That's it.
I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. And for us being hometown heroes, bro. Well, not even heroes. Let me erase that. For us being some niggas who popular in our city, bro, I actually feel the hate more than I feel the love. Let me explain to you why. Because I know it's a lot of motherfuckers who didn't see us being this at all. You feel? Well, they didn't want to give it to us. We was them niggas who pop shit, but was nerds that was with it. We didn't have to be off the porch and do that type of shit. So it's just the fact that, man, the Twinz, bro, for real, bro, like, they wasn't even like that. There's a lot of that I hear. They wasn't even like that. No, I really was, bro. It's just the simple fact that I know how to play the game better than you. And I didn't fault
Show
you for
my
I
hand.
didn't fault you for that. It just was what it was. You feel me? Like we niggas who always won. So you know how that go when you winning and shit like that. Niggas gonna hate
It's
regardless.
natural hate.
It's natural hate. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's kind of hard for some of the people who watch us do this, and they've been with us since like kindergarten and shit like that. I know.
Yeah,
some
it's
people
hard
that-
for them to accept it.
Yeah.
People think that like, you know, like the facade is that we rich off this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't gonna even say a facade, but I ain't what I want to be. Like, it could be worse, of course. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't where I want to be yet. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, you know, how can you hate on a motherfucker that's on the... I'm just getting it this type of way on some shit like that. You getting it how you getting it. I'm just using my gift. You get what I'm saying? So you hating on me on that, I don't know what to tell you. So I might come off as arrogant.
Yeah, something
you get
wrong
what
with
I
you.
might, you know, because shit, it say a lot about you if you ain't feeling me.
When it comes to hate, 9 times, I'm not gonna say always, but 9 times out of 10, it ain't got nothing to do with you. It has to do with them. And it's like, and when it's in your city, like people can't really hate on me. I'm sure they can. People can in Houston hate on me if they want to, but it's hard. It's easier for them to hate on y'all because y'all from here and they saw y'all grow up and they saw what y'all were doing from the beginning. They can compare to y'all. They don't know where I'm from. They don't know what the hell. For all they know, I was on MTV or I was whatever. I was a host on a show on MTV. They don't know what the hell I done.
you see, it's
what I'm saying?
past beefs
Because,
and all that.
but they know where y'all came from. You know what I'm saying? Anybody who's still in their city, so they can compare to you. They can't compare to me.
Exactly.
So what happens is like people hate that they haven't done what you've done,
and
and they can compare to you because they have something to compare to.
That'd be tough. That'd be the toughest part because I ain't gonna lie. All you gotta do is ask him.
Yeah, all you gotta do is get in with me. Like, for real,
Stay
just
close.
Just get in
I ain't
with
gonna
me,
lie.
bro.
Just if you stay close to me, something good gonna happen. If you stay close to us, something good gonna happen. That's in the most humble way.
Yeah, our daddy used to
possible.
tell all our partners, like, nigga, y'all better stay close.
Stay close.
Y'all see them niggas doing this
And we used to
doing
hear him say that in
I'm
that
like,
program.
shit, and that
So
shit-
I gotta be the nigga
but-
to stay close too.
Yeah, that shit, bro. There's been people that came to that people brought their kids to the schools we was going to because we had to talk with people, parents, like, nah, bro, if he come over here, we got
we got people who can't go to parties and everything like that. Nah,
come
they
in,
come
like,
to the
they
twin
can
party.
to
Come
the
on,
twins
man.
party. You
Please,
feel
Miss
what I'm
such, let her come. You know what I'm saying? We good. It's
Man,
good.
we gonna
up
knock
there.
on your door like, no, man, okay. I would really like for her to
We
come
want,
to the party. Like,
man, Miss man.
you
let
can
my
even
boy
come and you want to. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
We was always them type of people. I remember one time on 4th grade party, like it's been like that. Like it was some niggas that wanted to fight us. We come to school passing.
We
out
missed
our
the school.
invitations.
We missed school this day.
So the same niggas like. You could tell the niggas really want to go to the party because we got the hoes for shit show.
Pass out the flyers on everybody.
So the niggas looking like, I'm like, bro, y'all niggas got the invitation, bro, but don't be on no hoe ass shit, bro. Like, I ain't got no problem with you niggas. You niggas got a problem with us. But here, bro, y'all still invited, bro.
Well, we gave them the flyers last and shit like that. But you could see them niggas.
Them niggas on some shit like.
Like, you know, they wanted to fly too type shit because we got everybody coming.
But my thing is, though, I ain't no nigga, bro. We in the trenches together. We going through the same shit. Got the same teachers, live in the same neighborhood, trying to rock the same shit, bro.
And trying to get the same
Me
girls.
and you alike. You get what I'm saying? Though our morals and our principles ain't the same, bro. We in the same shit, bro. And nigga, you represent something. Like I didn't know that Houston was so big and a respected city once you go somewhere. So whether you a Houston nigga from the north side, motherfucking Pasadena or anywhere, bro. You say you from Houston and we from somewhere else, we gonna band together. You feel
That's
me?
how it should be.
We always had bigger thinking. Like, yeah, them niggas hang, but it's like they probably just misunderstood. They ain't
Well,
got
see,
pops in
there's
the home.
different types of people. There's some people who will see it the way, and there's some people who will see like they'll look at your success and be motivated by it. Like, oh, man, we're from the same city. You did that shit. I could do it too. Yeah. There's some people be like, man, we're from the same city. You did that shit. Fuck off. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I can't respect it because I didn't do it.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But the people who, like you said, stick with. You want to stick with people. You want to stick with the people who look at your success and be like, I can do that shit, and then be like, hey, just how do I do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I do? You know, it's like you can't get jealous of people. That's where jealousy and hate comes from.
You got to start chastising hating. That's where that came from. He hated one time. I saw my mama and my daddy.
Beat
he was
my
6.
ass. And my nigga that I was hanging on, still my nigga till this day, bro. I always have this group of people around him. I didn't realize I already had what he had. You feel what I'm saying? But he was a nigga that was standing on it.
How you 6 though?
Yeah, I'm 6, nigga. You get what I'm saying? He ended up the bitch that I'm liking ended up liking him. You get what I'm saying? Now I'm thinking I'm used to karate movies and shit like that, feeling like, okay, you want the bitch, you gotta fight for her. I'm thinking that's the right thing. That's so unplayer. You feel what I'm saying? But my thing is, I'm going home crying to my mom and my dad about they beat my ass, nigga. You hate, nigga.
What?
I'm what, bro? I didn't even. No, me hate no, that ain't what that mean. I'm just saying. I thought this
you
was
crying over a girl too.
My thing
that
was
nothing.
standing on bad
My
business
mama
though.
didn't like that. He was crying over a girl.
But I thought that was the right thing to do.
Right, you felt like it was good business in the moment.
Man,
like
sipping
it
over,
was bad business.
like sipping over and all that shit, being mad that another nigga won fair and square and all that shit. So I got a lot of lessons through that one ass whipping, bro. And
6
I
years old.
never again.
Hey, that's a life lesson.
Like, man, mama, man, the bitch she telling me this at 6. The bitch gonna be the bitch and the who. She gaming me up. I'm like, oh shit. I'm thinking I'm supposed to be on this type of shit.
Like, that bitch shit, nigga. That bitch shit, nigga.
Bro, oh shit. You feel what I'm saying? But from that point on, never again, bro.
They
so
beat the hate out of
So
nigga.
I have been a hater once before. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I'm glad you can admit it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
nah.
I feel like we've all had a moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
A moment.
nobody's perfect, but
Yeah.
it's just like learning from it.
Yeah,
You be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? But I understand. You were young. You feel me? So you get the pass on that.
Fuck that though. Like that, the way they got on my ass, nigga.
Yeah,
Like, I felt it.
they
though.
made
You
sure
feel
you
me?
learned from that
Yeah,
shit.
no diddy. I felt it. You feel me? That was 22 years ago.
I'm gonna be real. You wanna know what I hate, and they ain't even no slight because these niggas be my niggas. Any nigga that's over 6'5" and above, brother. If God would have gave it to any of you niggas, if God would have gave me 6'5", I'm in the league playing right now, busting y'all ass. And I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. That's all that. God, why you didn't give me 6'5"?
Okay, I'm
I should be hating on that.
I
Give me
won't-
God, why you give me 6'5"?
yeah.
My daddy's 6'2". Give me 6'5".
Well, you gonna be coaching them.
Yeah, man.
Fuck you niggas too,
I be busting their ass too. Them niggas be trash. I don't give a fuck
Nah.
what they talking about. Fuck out of here, dog. My fault. I'm screaming at that.
Nah, you good.
I ain't gonna lie, my fault. So that's my little thing. I just wish, not even wish, because I wouldn't even be in the spot that I'm in if I was 6'5". I'd probably be overseas hooping or something. Not living
Nobody
this
would
lifestyle.
know us.
Nobody would know me. I'm just the lame hooper guy who gotta pay me to get in the club.
Yeah, so
Nah, my fault.
Nah, you good.
Nah, my fault. But
we're gonna take a quick bathroom break.
yeah, let it go, bro.
All right, so I got a deep question for y'all.
All right, let's do it. Hold on, let me take my jacket off. That done scared me.
Yeah, he finna go all the way. You know, he be asking that like Illuminati shit. He be asking some shit that make a nigga go.
I should ask that.
No.
But nah, I'll ask you first. What's the hardest struggle you went through in your life?
Ooh, damn, I done thought about 4. Which one you want?
The hardest one.
Damn. Ooh, shit.
Ooh.
The hardest. Ooh.
You finna talk about the cane? You finna give him? No,
Ooh, shit. The hardest struggle. Ooh, shit. Damn.
I can tell you.
Yeah, go first, bro, because I'm thinking about a lot of shit. It could go a lot of ways right now. You go first.
The hardest struggle was when my parents had split and my mama got a new nigga. For some reason, it was always understandable. Like, you catch your pops doing some shit. At some point a nigga on nigga. You know what I'm saying? But but my mama had got like a new dude on some shit and it was real, and she like left my dude, and I saw it kind of made me rebel against a lot of shit, and I kind of like dug myself a hole rebelling against my mama on some bitch shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, that was a struggle for me, nigga, because like shit, I'm raised by my daddy. You get what I'm saying? So it's like this is a whole new nigga that you bring around here, nigga, you touching my mama. She letting you, but you touching my mama, nigga. Like, who the fuck? This don't go like that. Then it's just a whole new paradigm. But I was a little bit older. I was like 20, 21. So I was like, but it still like had an effect on me. You get what I'm saying? I was in school because of my mama. Everything I was doing because of my mama. Outwardly on some like representative type shit was because my mama always taught us, it's a time and place. Be manable, all that shit, school shit, but I ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. I only gave a fuck about it because she gave a fuck about it. And when I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of like, they're like the hardest heartbreak of my life on some shit like that. I felt like I lost my woman.
Yeah.
Because you start seeing her do different characteristics that she never did before. And this is what I'm used to. You get what I'm saying?
You soft now?
But I ain't gonna lie, yeah, it's like, damn, I seen her turn into a woman.
Oh, shit.
And then, but as I grew older on some shit like that, I just saw like, what a man standing on business kind of was. And it kind of like, fucked me up on some shit because, man, shout out to my pops, but he did what he did with on some shit like that. But I seen another nigga, and I gotta give this other nigga props, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta give this other man props, like, he came in and showed us, like, what, like, consistency. What consistency is, you know what I'm saying?
He love our mama dearly, bro.
My pops taught us the player side of this shit. My mama taught us, like, the intellectual side of it, forward thinking side.
But he thought it was that
But the
consistency.
dude that came in, and really went into a trap. 4 boys, a sickly woman on some shit. He took on that task, and then he stood tall in that shit. So I gotta give a nigga the props, but it took a little while.
Yeah.
And that was a struggle for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shout out, bro. But it's like shit. That was a real struggle for me because I kind of like took a turn like on everything. And I ain't gonna lie, it kind of affected how I handle women too. Moving forward.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And I gotta work on that to this day.
Sure.
You know
That's good you recognize that. Though.
Cause my mom and my daddy was together 22 years. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you to see some shit like that, like break. Excuse me, I'm getting emotional now, but it's like, so it scared me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of commitment shot to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
So, and then my mama carried me like that. Imagine the motherfucker that I'm like, like super invested.
This the woman that let you unconditionally.
Like, cause it's another thing. God appoints you to your mama. Your chick is a chick you pick type shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
But who are you? Because I'm a fuck up. It just happens. I'm destructive. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? But for her to fuck up on some shit like that, I don't know if I'm gonna take it. So
that's the closest thing to God.
So I kind of put like a limit on my love on some shit like that. So it's like, how do you, know?
Well, let me tell you before I ask you that question. I think that you should just look at it like, because like my parents, they didn't get divorced. They stayed together the whole time. They got divorced right before my mom died. And to be honest with you,
my condolences too, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Bro. I can't imagine.
Yeah, it's definitely tough still to this day.
I'm sure.
But the thing is they got divorced right before she got sick. But during our childhood, they fought. They were not happy. They stayed together for the kids.
Man.
Like they're one of those people who stay together for the kids, and that's cool and all. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. But then again, there was a lot of shit bad things I saw that as a result of them staying together. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's what I used to tell my partners. Some of my partners used to say like slick shit, like like y'all had a daddy. You know what I'm saying? And like but nigga, you don't know the other side of that shit on some shit like that. Nigga, you ain't in the house when your daddy done got caught up or he ain't came home or some shit, your mama crying and you don't know what to say on some shit. You ain't there when your mama talking to your daddy like a hoe and locking him out or doing whatever the fuck she doing or some shit like that. You ain't there on that part. So you seeing the paradigm of this shit. And you ain't supposed to be seeing. You ain't supposed to be seeing now. Right. You didn't go, you fucked up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you one quick story. Is like my oldest memory is my dad and mom in the kitchen. I was like 3 years old, 3 years old. And my dad had a knife to my mom's throat. And he was threatening her, like, about to kill her.
What the hell do you do?
Yeah, I walk in the kitchen, I see this shit. And I don't know how I remember this shit, but I remember this shit to this day. And I walked away and picked up my brother, and we went in the closet and hid under some blanket. I hid him under some blankets with me. Because I didn't know. I thought he was going to kill everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when a lot of people, like, I hear, like, that, what you said, you had a dad. I'm like, yeah, but I mean, I don't know how. I mean, now I can forgive him for it, like, now. But for my whole life, it affected me.
But guess what, bro? I ain't gonna lie, it didn't affect me because every time he came home, his presence, his presence was enough for me.
And that's what I was.
Regardless on whatever he was doing, the fact that he always came back was cool.
Freezer. And even when you saw that, like, how you feel about Pops after that? Like,
well, for most of my life, I had a problem with him.
Okay,
I didn't fuck with him. Okay. You know, he had an anger problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, big anger problem, and it was a problem. You know what I'm saying? I understand it now that I know the real. He actually just came here like a month ago, and we kicked it for a week.
That's love, bro.
And we really just talked about this type of shit. I told him about that shit. I said, I remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? I actually put a video of it. I talked about it on my YouTube channel. He saw it and he got upset that I talked about it online.
You did that, bro.
Yeah. But I said, exactly. I said, look, I just told my story to the people so they can relate to it. Because the thing is like, one message I can give is that I was able to forgive him because I understood him. When you get older and you're like,
realize shit.
Just like your dad. That's why I want to bring it up because I just want to say like you're older now. You can look back at it, understand.
And then you got to think my pops got 9 boys on some shit. We was the babies of 7 before our baby 2. He stayed with our mama and actually raised us on shit, and I'm so thankful for that on some shit like that.
Even with our pops on some YouTube shit, I remember one time I was like, pops on this episode I was talking about you,
and he was like that.
He was like, man, I'm gonna check it. He never mind.
Because he feel like I be going too hard on him. But I'm like, damn, I can't get on this whole like.
I said, hey, bro,
I don't know how. You ain't teach me how to lie.
Yeah, bro, we gonna be us on this whole, bro. And regardless, we like a nigga really had to talk to him like that. Like, bro, whatever it was that you did, bro. You get what I'm saying? At the same time, nigga, you know we ripping for you, nigga. Like, don't be that way. You feel what I'm saying?
All that name Houston.
Like,
you gave that's you.
Like, fuck with me, nigga. You still pops, nigga. You still paparazzi, nigga. Like, I'm proud of you regardless, nigga. The same way when you was going through what you was going through, nigga, we was still here. So don't get to acting like it's nothing different, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you did what you did, nigga. But because
high about it though.
Yeah, like you probably did do some whole ass shit in this moment, nigga. But you still my pops, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? You was there.
Right.
Most people wasn't there.
A lot of people
that's
don't
true.
Be there.
I agree. Like he was there, and the crazy thing is, he actually taught me the lessons. He taught me a lot of them. He taught me some things to do, but he also taught me a lot of what not to do.
Still a reference.
And it's crazy because like those lessons stood to me.
But it was survival.
I don't do.
No, he was just teaching you survival, bro.
Exactly.
And that's what all the fuck shit that motherfuckers are claim fuck shit is shit I still survive off this day or some shit like that. So I wouldn't be eating if it weren't from that quote unquote fuck shit. You get what I'm saying? So I still even find the beauty in that. But the one thing he always told me, man, regardless if it's me or anybody, don't go against your mama.
Right.
She doing it all. You get what I'm saying? That's the only motherfucker that's gonna love you unconditionally. You get what I'm saying? The only.
Right.
And that's the whole point, bro. So he taught when he led us to that point, and you just got your presence. That's really all you gotta do. Listen to your mama, nigga, and just be there to enforce on the shit like that. Going back to being men on some shit like that. Whether you got a baby mama or anything like that, bro. Or even if you just a young OG in the community, bro, get out there. Them young niggas need an ear on some shit like that with everything that's going on and shit like that, like the other influences on some shit like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? They need men to just be present. You'll learn as you go.
Absolutely.
But if you just be in there on some shit, I guarantee you the shit. And we watch it, the paradigm of the room and everything, nigga. You get what I'm saying? If we step up, like what bro was just saying, that we step up, you step up to the plate, you might hit a home run. Yeah. And shout out to my pops because he just stepped up to the plate. You get what I'm saying? And he doing this thing, and that's love. You get what I'm saying? So because we just went on a segment on him. You get what I'm saying? Sure. And shout him out and shout out because I know for a fact he gonna be watching. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Way better man. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm glad he got it right.
Fact.
Right.
I love it.
And that's a lesson learned too.
Bro, it made me want to get right.
Exactly.
It inspired me to get right. You get what I'm saying?
So it's
right.
just like that. Like even with that shit. But
it's just how it be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the hardest lessons, you know what I mean, are the best lessons.
That'd be
but to answer your question.
So your question, for you.
I was being a bitch ass nigga. You took me down that road. I was finna break down crying in this motherfucker. So, I had to recalibrate because you took me down there. But and I ain't never talked about it, but I'm gonna talk about it on here, bro. Like the hardest struggle in my life that I had to overcome was like, and just now really overcoming it. Like a few weeks ago was losing a girl that was designed to be like my wife, the love of my life type shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like we met these group of girls, Jade and Bree, when they was 4 and 6 years old?
Type shit.
Shit our grannies hooked us up. So everything that we
That's
learned,
crazy.
everything that we learned, like gentlemen and stuff like that, like catering to women and stuff like that, we learned through them. You feel what I'm saying? And
what to say, how to say it,
how to be polite. They took us on little dates and stuff like that. We saw what to do, what not to do, and we just all grew up together. We was really like, it showed us the essence of what actually like building the foundation what a woman was. Like sometimes you're gonna be sometimes you're gonna be the best friend, sometimes you're gonna be the brother, sometimes you're gonna be the cousin.
Sometimes you're gonna be the teacher, sometimes you're gonna be the student, you know?
We just family like that. Be like, no, don't handle me like that. Like, handle me like this.
And
so,
obviously you 4, 5, and 6 and everything, so ain't nothing intimate going on. But it's like, you know, you just learn how to interact with the opposite sex, really, you know what I'm saying? I didn't understand
over a long period of time.
I didn't understand that was like they was teaching us social skills in that point until we got older.
And then they always followed what we told them to do. You feel what I'm saying? Even though they were
naturally,
even though they was hard headed and stuff like that, like you could tell them girls respected us, bro. You feel me? And you know, losing them took a hard blow because like since then I ain't never felt like I could truly I felt like I didn't deserve it at that point because through that, we was bullshitting niggas.
We was bullshit with them.
Bullshit. Okay, so what? I could be your girlfriend now? Like, yeah. And then you back down. Nah.
You know.
You get what I'm saying? So we learned the essence of bullshitting with them too and just seeing them crying and over again and they real heartbreak, but they still loving us and messing with us and being at all our different
still speaking highly on us when we not there, like, you know.
I remember one time, like, I broke this girl heart, bro, and she was just like, it hurt me. She was like, I love you. Like, you get what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, you hurt me bad, but I love you. And I was like, damn,
that gotta be tough.
Like, even before, like when we almost lost our life, we flipped 10 times.
They died 2 weeks after we almost died.
Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, they was on our ass too. They like, bro, y'all niggas finna leave us.
Y'all gotta be careful.
We
you know,
20 years old. We 20
Thanks.
years old, bro. Like, and they like, what, y'all niggas finna leave us, and then back door, boom.
So they're sisters?
They were sisters.
But the best thing about it, and I thank God for this, they went together because neither one of them couldn't live without each other. And I ain't gonna lie, I pray that's how it go with us.
I pray that's how it go with us.
It ain't gonna be too long.
Like, and that inspired us too. Like they even went out.
They went out together.
And they were so beautiful, bro. So it was that situation. Like I still can't.
Where are they at to this day?
Huh?
Where are they at to this day?
No, they did, bro.
They died?
Yeah, bro. They did, bro. Yeah, they did. I said losing. Yeah, it ain't no.
I didn't know when you said losing. I thought you meant like you lost them. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Coming back.
I'm
so sorry.
Been 7 years now.
What happened, bro?
Car crash. Spring break. I hate spring break, bro. But the thing is about it, I'm on bed rest, bro. She was dealing with some dude, and the dude did not too. That's fucked up. Like, bless bro soul too. But my thing is like, man. Like, she had hit me up, like, she had texted me, like, a long-ass paragraph because she was supposed to come see me when I was on bed rest, and I had been looking forward to it because this is my dog. She got me through my depression and everything when my bro passed and all. Like, she used to call me every Saturday when I was in college, bro. Let me cry to her on the phone, like, this is my real life. best friend, like my partner.
Right.
But at the same time, like she waiting on me. Like she lost her virginity and came cried to me that night like how it was supposed to be me type shit. You feel me? Any other female, I probably would have just kicked out my house. Like, bitch, you got some nerve. But at the same time, who else you gonna go to, bro? Like, I've been having this girl heart since I was 6 years old, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And I had the opportunity to do those special things with her, bro, but I fucked it off being
feeling
that
like
nigga.
you're too young.
Yeah, feeling like I'm too young to settle down and shit like that.
Just don't blame yourself, bro.
No, it wasn't no blame. It wasn't no blame. It was just
like,
unfortunate.
they gotta
like,
wait.
Yeah, you were like the
Cause
good
we played.
one.
No, we literally played.
The good ones go.
No, we literally played.
And I'm gonna
For
say it
years
like
we
this, bro.
played.
We never dealt with bad women, bro. All the women in our life that we ever dealt with been a blessing, bro. It just been we weren't ready to be what they needed us to be, and that's what was fucked up too.
And
that same reference, yeah, excuse me, my fault. That same reference, bro, because I've been thinking about this the whole podcast. Like that same reference that all them women see, bro, has been the same shit since we was 6, bro. They've been seeing us bigger than this world and say how we hold ourselves back and do shit like that because we trying to either not
appease
fit
to
in,
the
or we
world.
just trying to appease
to the world.
People just be like,
you know, sometimes we come off as too much. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we try to dial back on some shit like that, but it's always cool. To
Always
have
be
them.
yourself.
It's always cool to have them people.
Don't dim your
that's
light for
you know
nobody.
what I'm saying?
But in our environment, it was suitable to them. You feel me? Because you just don't want to shine too hard. That make you a target. But
I understand
and then
that.
I would put then to shine light on all the other shit that we got going on around that got nothing to do with us, but it's attached to us. So sometimes you have to dim. But them girls spoke nothing but highly of us, bro. And it was to the simple fact that like we planned out a future and all that shit and it never got to happen.
It didn't
and like we bullshitted that. You feel me?
So let me ask you this: what did you learn from this?
Man, at least let a motherfucker know how you feel. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
And through them, I learned honesty. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm not ready, I'm just not ready. I apologize.
That's the toughest part though, that you had to learn.
All of it, like, damn, I'm really not ready. Fuck. You feel what I'm saying? And I want it bad for her, but I don't even want it bad for myself right now. I don't even want to be this type of guy.
But that's
that
what
she want me to be.
That's what love is. Like I'd rather not hurt you and like spare this friendship. I'll get right, then we can get, then we could do this on shit as opposed to I know what's going on with me on some shit like that. You know what's going on with you. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna keep it cool where it need to be.
Yeah.
But we played it kind of too safe for too long.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm gonna tell you what I mean. I
You
mean,
know?
not to take away from that, but I just want to tell you what I think. Based on what y'all just said, I think that you shouldn't do that. I think that you should take that shot, even if you're not ready. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because, man, like I wasn't ready to get with Leia. I told y'all my situation. This is a girl who wants like somebody who's got money. She's a girl who wants somebody successful, and she got with me because she saw the vision. But I jumped into. I had a girl when I met Leia. You know what I'm saying? But I left my girl for her. You feel me? Yeah, I got caught.
How you felt on because that's some villain shit. So how you get over that hump? Like, damn, I really.
No, he got to finish that story for his then going to the.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you this.
That's tough.
I got caught in bed with Leia by my girl. But the thing is, me and Leia weren't doing nothing. That's some crazy shit. Leia it sounds crazy, right? Yeah, I know. He's like, I don't believe that bullshit.
It's not what it looks like.
Yeah. But no, I'm going to tell you what it was. She was in my music video. That's how I met her. She was in my music video, right? So she went, like, we had the music video, and she just went to sleep. There was nowhere, like, I had like a trap house, you know, I was living in. Like it was a studio, it was a studio trap house. We weren't selling drugs, but I'm saying, like, but it would look like a trap house, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, there was nowhere to sleep. So I told her, just go in my room if you want, like, you know what I mean? I can't bring you home right now.
Being a gentleman.
Yeah, I was being a gentleman. So I basically just went to sleep too, like at 5 a.m, you feel me? My girl showed up at 8 a.m. Let me tell you this, it was our year anniversary. She showed up at 8 a.m. And she had like her hands full of like all of our shit for the day. She had everything set up, you know, and she just dropped all her shit. And she's from New York, so it was very intense.
You bugging B.
Yeah. And it was crazy. And she was black too.
Oh yeah,
and so you know it wasn't like she snatched the covers off, and we were dressed. Like I literally laid in bed and just fell asleep on some super drunk shit at 5 a.m. And Leia had been sleeping for 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, but I know what it looked like. I understand, but I end up leaving. Somehow I end up getting with her.
Leia stayed through that. So she stayed through that chaos.
She probably how you think she
felt about that? Have y'all spoke on that?
Well, yeah, for sure. I honestly thought that we would never talk again.
It was
like
embarrassing, right?
Yeah, like I thought that like that was it. We'll never speak ever again. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just because she ended up getting signed to the same label as me. Okay. She's a singer. I'm a rapper, so we ended up getting signed to the same label. Okay. So that's kind of where we end up being forced to run each other, get in the studio. Even after the situation. And it was just like, hey, you know what I mean? Shit, my bad, you know? And it's just kind of like, but she ended up being the one. It's crazy how that shit works. But the point I'm trying to make is I was no way ready for that relationship. Like, she was someone who had been married before. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. Damn. She had been married before. I had never been married. So she, like, had this whole vision of how relationships should be. I don't really know. Like, I'm not used to, like, those types of relationships, you feel me? So she taught me a lot. But my point is that I got in a relationship and I wasn't ready. And the reason why I feel like I am the man I am today is because of a lot of the shit she taught me. Because I needed to learn, you know what I mean? She taught me a lot. And I let her teach me.
She already had kids too. You had kids.
I had kids and she had kids, so we don't have any kids together.
That was an easy scratch out.
Yeah, exactly. We both got kids.
Okay.
So, but the point I'm trying to make to you is that like sometimes you're not ready in life for a relationship, but when you get someone, the right one, I feel like that's what y'all could learn from the situation. I hate to like it's y'all situation, but I'm here. You told me a story. I'm gonna tell you what I think. You feel me? But like, just when you find it, take it, and it's okay that you didn't because maybe that's the lesson you were supposed to learn. It's okay. And it sucks, and I'm sorry that happened. You know, I feel horrible about that. Bro. It's very sad. You know, you had me about to cry. You know what I'm saying? But I feel that that's you know, it's like that's the lesson, bro. Yeah. You find it, hold on to that bitch and try. You may not be ready, but just run it.
No, true to be told, bro, a nigga never find true happiness out there because it seems like it's the exact same cycle, bro. I'm still making the same focus with the women that I was doing with her, bro. And I could never, like, it's like, I'm battling.
That's also scared shit.
Like, it's really on some bitch ass shit. And girls be mad. They be, bitch, you got me feeling this type of way. And like, bro, I'm telling you, it's you, bro. But you like,
you know, like,
I can't go, bitches. Pip ass strong.
And I done been on the other side
too. I feel like you just, I just saw my mom, my daddy go through what they, you gonna fuck over me. I done seen
a woman have a nigga love them on some shit like that, and I'm laying right next to them. You get what I'm saying?
This nigga get a world to it, but you. It's like
I'm giving dick and stress.
I had too many bad references. You feel what I'm saying?
Like
that,
tough.
That shit break me, bro. Even
it's hard.
Even after her, 2 years after that, I got into a real relationship, bro. I moved to a whole nother state. I couldn't drive down the street and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And like, nigga, that hurt, bro. You feel what I'm, like that love type shit, bro. That shit be hurting when you gotta break that bitch apart, bro. That shit take the soul out of you.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Like what y'all went through, it's something you gotta face. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna affect future relationships, bro.
You know what? I don't even know if I've been moving so fast since then. I don't know, like.
Have you felt that shit?
And I ain't gonna lie, that ain't no disrespect to my past relationships and shit. But y'all know what went on. You know what I'm saying? But
have you felt that?
I'm not trying. Like I've actively been not trying to feel that.
Like, bro.
I'm being real about that right now. I'm actively, like, I try to run from it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you
gotta face it because it'll affect your relationships. Don't let it, because I'm gonna tell you what it'll do to you. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it'll do to you, bro. It'll make you scared of love.
Nah, I'm
because you don't want to.
I'm genuinely scared of love. I think I need to see a counselor. But like, I really don't.
That's why I'm bringing it up.
I really don't want that shit. Bro, I love hard, and I got the people that love me on some shit like that. New shit confuse me. You get what I'm saying? I get scared.
Bro, a nigga didn't have to deal with girls who like magnitudes of their lives. We had to change since then. Like, God will really give us projects. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Okay, God, you put this woman in my life for what? I gotta, she gotta come better than what she came. So I didn't have girls that was, suicidal.
Girls have been molested,
all that type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? And we took it head on. You feel me? And it's a different type of love and stuff like that that we've had for all the girls that we've been intimate with, and those who we haven't been intimate with. We just love us, bro, at the same time. But my thing is, it's like I haven't got over that part. Like, one time I went to that gravesite, bro, I was stuck. I didn't like what it did to me. Like, I couldn't get up. I was at that house for like 3 hours. Like,
couldn't do it.
Like, couldn't believe it type shit. You feel me? And the only thing that's making us try to get over it is just the time in it. But it's like,
staying busy.
I still don't understand why that shit had to happen, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't get it.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't know the lesson behind
It
it.
seem unfair. Like, you
I
feel
don't
me?
know nothing about
But
it.
it's not a knock. I know people probably feel some type of way about it. It's just like, you can't get it back. But I don't want people that I'm dealing with to feel like they chasing a ghost or nothing like that, because that's not the thing.
It's not even what it is. It's just like, I gotta be careful.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I think. Y'all need the real deal. Y'all gonna need the real deal, the right girl. You know what I'm saying? And once you see it,
like in 2024?
but I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a feeling. You know. And when you know, you gotta treat it right.
Yeah, you know.
That's the thing. And trust me, like I know what it's like to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? When you get the right thing, but it's like you have to just recognize it and treat it, because you know what it's like to lose it.
See.
So instead of looking at it like I'm scared of love, be like, I know what it's like to lose it. So when I got it, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna treat it right. I'm gonna do right for that. That's the lesson.
See, I was just speaking on this earlier. I told somebody I'm past the point of where I'm like, for what I want and what I like, on some shit like that. You get
It's what
I'm
you
saying?
need.
So I'm past, but my whole thing is shit. I'm rejecting the need. I'm what I need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, shit, our babies, even when they went, they was in 2 separate caskets.
Well, I'll tell you what.
So it's like that shit that'd be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it's a paradigm that a nigga praying on. You know what I'm saying? I wanna be better, wanna do better on some shit. I wanna get to that point, but
It's a work in progress.
it's a work in
That's
progress.
why we be honest. I'll be honest. You feel what I'm saying?
I try to be as honest as possible.
I ain't finna tell that lie and say that I'ma forever be monogamous, because I don't want you. You know.
I'll tell you what.
get what I'm saying?
But I mean, the only thing I can say, just my suggestion, is that once you meet the right one, you'll care so much about her that you won't want to hurt her. You won't want to fuck up what you got.
That the big name you still fucked
but
up.
my thing is, no, in my situation, bro, this how I feel about all of them that I dealt with since then.
Future saying that on the album.
Yeah, like
What'd he say?
I know,
That nigga
like
said something about like I got like 1 million bitches, but like I love them all.
yeah, like I love them all, bro. And there's also shit like I know that may seem like doggish or greedy.
you know.
No, like no, like.
But you can't say that out loud or explain that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like any woman that gave me some pussy or something like that, bro, I love them to death, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It could be tender. No, it could be tender. It could be tender, but I like, though we not appropriate, but my thing is you done did that for me, bro. Like, so even if you need something, anything, you can hit me on it, bro. Just due to the simple fact that whatever it was, the reason why we was doing this on a consistent basis, bro, the love's still there. We just ain't work out.
It just ain't work out.
That don't.
you know?
Was the Usher song get 21? Like we ain't good, but we still good. You feel me? So. Like, I got a special place in my heart for anybody I've been intimate with. It just is what it is, bro. So my thing was, and through that, I never lost touch with anybody. Like even if I did,
it's called maintaining attachments. You know what I'm saying?
Like, ever since the death of them girls, I ain't never like just casted somebody out all the way. Like I probably distance myself, but if I see you, it's no hard feelings. You can call me right now. If you need something, I got it. I'm gonna look out.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Regardless, you know.
So it's a respect thing.
Yeah, I just love
But
people.
to answer your question, yeah, like I feel like all them girls had the one quality. It was just shit. A nigga was on bullshit.
But all I know is that we've always been the common denominator, obviously. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we fucked them off. Like we feel bad.
And there's certain shit that we like, as men gotta clean up before not so much as suck before we even, you know.
We too spoiled. Like this shit that we don't date.
I got
this is what I'll tell you. Like this is what I've really learned is that when you meet the right one, not only will she push you to be, if you allow her to, she'll push you to be a better man, and she'll push you to be the one for her. But you have to allow it. You have to recognize it. So it's like, trust me, it'll come, but you have to see it. Because if you don't see, because a lot of people will be single till they dead because they didn't see it.
That shit's scary, brother.
Yeah.
No, that shit is scary.
So when you see it, you just have to just choose to be. All right, I'm gonna be 100 with this one.
I don't.
I'm be 100 with this
I
one.
don't want to choose wrong.
Right, but you're gonna feel it. You'll know. It's like a vibe. Like
I
you'll
don't
know.
wanna choose wrong,
You
or
see
I don't
every
wanna fuck
story
up.
like love, or like, man, I knew in the moment I met you, it'll happen. But when it does happen, just recognize that shit.
Man, see, but see, it's tough for me.
I'd
rather look. Fuck that. I'd rather be the one to fuck it up. Fuck out of here. I'd rather be the one to fuck it up.
But what if she don't?
Huh?
What if she never fucks it up?
Great.
It's a big risk.
Great.
Right.
Great.
It's a big risk.
Great.
I think every marriage had to take that risk.
Let me see it.
Show
me.
I don't trust it. I got trust issues.
Yeah, I do too.
Show me.
And that's one of my problems to this day. But you just have to just choose. You'll know, bro. I'm telling you, you'll know. When you meet her, you'll know. It's like some magic or something, bro. I'm telling you, it really is, bro. I believe in that shit.
You got hit with it.
I got hit with it, bro. I got hit with it.
I mean, you saw it, and you see how he looking with it.
I don't be knowing, you know.
Let me tell you, it's
you'll know when you know.
Nah, bro, we fucked up. We got PTSD.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
But me too, bro.
I mean,
I've had PTSD too, so I understand what you mean.
Like
I've had my girl who I was very serious with fuck with my best friend. Yeah. So trust me, I know what it's like. So trust me, I have big trust. Not only that. That shit was a big problem.
How long did it take you to shake back from that shit?
Oh, for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't want to be with nobody. Yeah. But you know, but at then and not only that, I don't want to trust nobody. Not even like friends. You feel me? Because I'm like, you my homeboy. You feel me?
Shit, you know?
So it's like, but I learned from it. You just got to be confident in yourself. You know what I mean? Like I was with the wrong girl, and I learned to listen. I'll never be with a girl like that again.
Now, what if it's a girl you like and she just wrong? It's just like, have you ever wanted to mold some shit that was just like wrong?
Okay, I mean, from my opinion, the molding comes from both hands. So if you're in a relationship, she gonna mold me. She gonna mold you. She gonna mold you, and you gonna mold her. And because Leia molded me, I'm gonna tell you right now, who do you think designed this podcast room? It wasn't me. So she molded me in a lot of ways that you don't think about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think I want to be a YouTuber? You think I'd be doing this podcast?
No, for sure.
I would be rapping still, doing the shit y'all was talking about earlier, probably not making no money. Maybe I'd be famous right now. Maybe I'd be dead. Maybe I got a big rapper and I got shot. Who knows? But what I am is doing this. I would never be on a podcast. I would never be on no YouTube if it weren't for her. She molded that. We're a YouTube couple. I would have never done YouTube for her. So she molded me into this. And you have to understand that she will mold. You have to allow that. But you got to find the right one. And a lot of men have a problem with that. But you got to understand that you're molding each other. That's what a power couple is. You think it's just one. A lot of people think the man controls it all and they're in control of it. You'd be surprised. You already said earlier how smart the women are, how they know what's going on. You got to allow them to tell you how smart they are. You got to give them the opportunity. I mean, of course you're going to teach her shit, but she's going to teach you shit. But you just got to find that one. You got to give her that chance. And when you give her that chance, you don't want to cheat on that. You don't want to fuck around with that because you're building something.
No,
so, but I mean, we all make our mistakes. I feel like all the mistakes we made are important because when you do find one, you know that when you cheated, that shit was crazy. You gotta like worry about your phone and someone might text you. You gotta do all this extra weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not fun. If you're with someone you love.
No, well, fuck this shit. That's why I'm saying this shit done got crazy, nigga. Like we done got to the point to where we didn't have to get flagrant. You know what I'm saying? Like we kind of just got to jump in front of everything. Yeah.
But see, when you're in something that you don't really believe in, that's different. Yeah. Just, you know what I'm saying? But when you're in something you believe in, So that's the biggest thing I feel like that could be taken from this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But before we get out of here, go ahead and tell them where they can follow y'all at. Where they can find y'all at.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna lie, we gotta get that TikTok jumping. Go follow the Houston Twins with a Z on TikTok. You get what I'm saying? We got the Twinz Den going crazy. Y'all go follow the Twinz Den page on Instagram. Build it up. We trying to get to 1,000, real quick. Got to get the Houston Twins YouTube page with a Z to 40. Yeah, to 40K. Let's get to 40K. That's going crazy. I would like individual pages. Y'all gonna check us out. Y'all already know.
It'll be in the description below.
It's gonna be there, man.
Fuck with the Sway Way players.
Fuck with the Sway Way players, though, man.
Donate to the cause, bro. We trying to take them kids worldwide. We are gonna take them kids worldwide. They gonna do it themselves because they working. But shit, support the cause. It's real. We done told y'all what it was. So you fucking with the players. Fuck with the players. It is what it is. Like it's a trail movement. Sway Way or no way. For shit show.
That's a fact.
Keep that shit going, bro.
That's a fact.
Like y'all got a great voice. Y'all helping the community. I love it. Keep that shit going with the kids and also with the podcast.
That's real.
Keep that shit going up. Keep posting that shit. I'm telling y'all. Like Houston don't really have a whole lot of podcasts. Y'all from here, you know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta represent for the city.
Shout out Crew Season. That's a Houston podcast I know of. And I'm just gonna shout y'all out because y'all know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Something coming, you know what I'm saying? So it's friendly, but it's coming. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, once again, bro, thank you. Thank you for
and let me say this. Let me say this before we go, bro. P for purpose. Big P. The capital P, big P for purpose, bro. And let me shout out the players before I get up off this out, bro. Y'all the niggas inspired me to chase my dreams. Nigga, I was working at Amazon when he quit his job that he got me on some shit to start y'all up on some shit. And the shit that y'all did in this short span of time on some shit inspired me to get off my ass and start putting my hand back on my shit as opposed to working for another motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? Because the work y'all put in behind the name that's our intellectual property on some shit, the way that y'all believing in this shit, the way that y'all working for this shit made me be like, nigga, if these young niggas believing in it like that, nigga, why the fuck am I dropping out packages, listening to motherfuckers that's in the lane that I'm in doing this? Nah, so, nigga, y'all keep on chasing y'all dream, nigga, we gonna keep on chasing our dream, nigga, and we gonna grow together with this shit, nigga, so it ain't missing none of y'all, nigga. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, we gonna keep doing what y'all doing, because we feeding off y'all. And I'm letting y'all know straight like that. And that's what that is. That's Southside be the game.
Nah, for sure. So appreciate you, bro, because we need it tonight, bro. Whether you know it or not, like, you know, this been some of the most therapeutic situation niggas done had in a minute. You feel me? So, you know, we just been in go mode and been attacking and just, you know, trying to do it. So this is the first time a nigga just breathe. So I appreciate you, bro, for having us on for shit show, bro.
I appreciate y'all coming, bro. And
It's
I'm
real.
glad that I could do that.
My fault for being late, player.
Oh, no,
My
it's
fault
all
for being
good.
late, bro.
Hey, look,
we gotta work
everybody
on that.
be late.
We gotta work
lie.
on that, bro. We gotta work on that,
Yeah,
bro.
but we got it in, though.
We gotta
But no,
work
I'm
on
glad that we were able to touch some of the topics, bro. I feel like we got to face some of the shit we've been through.
Yeah.
And that's something that I've dealt with, too, in life. So I know that the shit that we went through, it affects us to this day, bro.
And I'm telling you, it's the black wilds, bro, that do it, bro. I'm telling you, it's the black wilds.
Yeah, something about it, bro, just brings out that authenticity.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That's
But
real.
make sure y'all follow them, support them, keep that podcast going. Big things coming.
Twinz,
For shit show. Let it flow. Let it flow. For shit show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm roll one more before we get up out of here. That's one of the realest ones.
It's time to let it flow. It's time to let it flow. Yeah, it's time to let it flow.